Hi friends, welcome back to Writer's Workshop for this week. So we are starting an author study over a brand new author, and this is the same author that I am going to be reading you books by for all the read alouds this week, okay? The author is Carle, and this is a picture of him right here holding one of his books, okay? Now, Carle is a famous author and illustrator. So throughout Writer's Workshop this week, I am going to read you several different books. Some of these books, he was the author and the illustrator. And in some of these books, somebody else wrote it as the author and he just helped them by illustrating it. Okay? So what we're going to do today to start off this author study is I am going to read you one of his books. And then I'm going to come over here to this chart and start thinking about all the different really cool things that Carle does in his books to make him a fun, exciting author to read, okay? Because I really think that you guys are going to enjoy Carle. The book that I'm going to read you first is this one right here. And it is by Carle, and the title is From Head to Toe. From head to toe. I am a penguin, and I turn my head. Can you do it? I can do it. I am a giraffe, and I bend my neck. Can you do it? I can do it. I'm a buffalo, and I raise my shoulders. Can you do it? I can do it. I'm a monkey, and I wave my arms. Can you do it? I can do it. I am a seal, and I clap my hands. Can you do it? I can do it. I am a gorilla, and I thump my chest. Can you do it? I can do it. I am a cat, and I arch my back. Can you do it? I can do it. I am a crocodile, and I wriggle my hips. Can you do it? I can do it. I am a camel, and I bend my knees. Can you do it? I can do it. I am a donkey, and I kick my legs. Can you do it? I can do it. I am an elephant, and I stomp my foot. Can you do it? I can do it. I am I, and I wiggle my toe. Can you do it? I can do it. I can do it. All right, so one thing about Carle that you are going to come to realize is that his pictures are very colorful. Did you see all the color that he used in those illustrations? So I'm going to write that down first. That's the first thing I want to make sure we put on here is that he has very colorful pictures. And there's something else I wanted to point out. Even though his pictures are super, super colorful, the background of his pictures is always the same. See what you notice. Look at the background. What do you notice about the background of his pictures? They're white, aren't they? He always has white backgrounds. And part of that is just because of the way that he does his pictures. He is an artist. And what he does is he takes tissue paper and he paints on it and then he pieces it together to create all of the pictures in his books. And when he does that, he takes these colorful pieces of tissue paper that he has painted on and he lays it on a white background. All right, so we know that he has very colorful pictures and white backgrounds, okay? Now, as far as his words, did you notice anything about the words in this book? I noticed that he uses repetitive text. Do you remember hearing about that a long time ago? Repetitive text is when the same thing over and over is said in a book. It's repeating. He's repeating himself. I am a seal and I clap my hands. Can you do it? I can do it. I am a gorilla and I thump my chest. Can you do it? I can do it. So he's using repetitive text. So I feel like that's important to put right here, because when we are writing and we're writing a book inspired by Eric Carle, we can try to use some of these things that he does. So repetitive text is important. And I also noticed in this book and the other books that I read for the read alouds, he loves to use animals in his books. This one has got a bunch of animals. Tomorrow, I am going to read you this one, The Foolish Tortoise. Then we have, does a kangaroo have a mother too? See, animals. He illustrated these books. Look, animals. He loves to use animals and insects and all of those things. So let's see, we need to add that he has repetitive text and he loves to talk about animals. He talks about animals a lot. And there's one more thing that we'll talk about after that. Let me get these up here. So, animals. Repetitive text, because he repeats himself. Now, as we read these books, friends, you will notice that he always has a goal in mind. When Eric Carle is writing, he always wants to teach us something, which is kind of special because he is writing fiction books, but he wants to teach us about something. What do you think it was that he wanted to teach us about when he wrote the book From Head to Toe? What did he want us to learn? He wanted us to learn about all the different things that animals can do. An elephant can stomp their foot, right? And we can do it too. He wanted us to know that camels can bend their knees. So he wanted to teach us about different things about animals. So that's another important thing I'm going to write over here on our chart. He wants to teach us something, okay? Now, this week, as we write our own books, inspired by Eric Carle, which we will start tomorrow, we are going to see if we can each do at least one of these things that Eric Carle does, okay? So, as you're thinking about your book today and what you're going to write about this week, pick one of these things that you can do. Do you want to use very colorful pictures in your book? Do you want white backgrounds like Eric Carle has? Do you want it to be about animals? Do you want to try repetitive text and repeat yourself throughout the book? Maybe say the same thing. Or do you want to try to teach us something, teach the reader something? So today, think about your book. What are you going to write about? What's going to happen in your story? And which one of these things do you want to try to do this week? Okay? Tomorrow, we'll start our books. We'll work on the front covers. And I will read you another Eric Carle story. And I'll tell you all about what my ideas are for what the book is that I am going to write this week, inspired by our new author. All right? Have a great day, friends.